I'm just going to make a short video to demonstrate how to use the Casio graphics calculator to assist in working through statistics questions. Now, when you get into senior maths classes, you'll have a physical graphics calculator. Now, at this stage, you just have a scientific calculator, but I think there's a lot of benefit in you becoming used to using one of these calculators. So this emulator will do for now. So basically, you open up your emulator. Now it wants you to click the menu button. So you start off by clicking menu. Now this is the home screen. Now we can use this toggle bar to move around the screen. Now the function we're interested in on the calculator is the statistics function as shown by stat. Now you'll notice that we have a number of different lists. We're only interested in using list 1 for now. So we're going to use the graphics calculator to assist with this question here. So I've surveyed a small group of students around the school to try and find the average height of students at St. Michael's. I've recorded the following heights. So there you go, there are the heights written. Now the first question asks you to write the heights in ascending order. Now, you could go through and do this manually, but I'm just going to show you how the graphics calculator can be used to assist. So, I'm just going to start off by writing each of these heights in this first list. So I'll get 124, 145. Now, on the computer, you can actually use the keyboard and just type each of these in and click enter to insert a new value. If you accidentally make a mistake, so the next one's meant to be 157, if I was to put in 156, and I want to get rid of that, I come back up so it's highlighted. Now you'll notice that there's buttons along the bottom of the screen. I can click across and you'll notice that there's the delete button. So if I click delete, that's got rid of that mistake that I've done. And again, I can toggle through using this. I'll come back down, so 157, 123. I'll just pause the video quickly and I'll finish putting in each of these heights. Okay, so I've just finished typing in each of my values. So you can see I'm up to number 18, and you should always do a check, just make sure that you have 18 numbers to ensure that you've put them all in. So the first thing we are asked to do is to write the heights in ascending order. Now again, ascending means smallest to largest. Now the calculator can assist with this. So on my bar at the bottom here, I'm just going to toggle across. So I'm on this screen. Now you can see tool. I'm going to click tool. Now I can either click on the screen or I could click the corresponding buttons. So I went to tool and then you can see sort. A stands for ascending, or I could do descending if I wanted to. Now that lines up with F1, so if I want ascending, I can click F1 or I can click on the screen. How many lists do I want it in? I just want it in one. And which list number do I want it to paste it in? I want it to paste it in list number 2. Sorry, I want to paste it in list number 1. So now you can see that I have each of my numbers written, and you can see that the calculator has actually ordered them for me. So 123, 124, 124, 144, and so on. So, and I can just scroll up and down to go through them. So if I was doing this question, I would just be copying them out in order there, in ascending order. Now the next thing, they asked me to find the mean of the data, the median of the data, and the mode of the data. Now we need to be able to do this manually as well as using the calculator. So remember, the mean is like finding the average, and to do that we have to add each of those data points up and divide them by how many data points there are. For the median, we need to order the data from smallest to largest, and whichever data point is in the middle of the data set is our median. And finally, the mode is the most frequently occurring. So since I've already got my data inputted into my calculator, I'm going to use this to assist me. Now I want to get back to this other screen, or the other options that I had at the bottom. So if I want to go back, you have to click exit, so you can see that move back. And if I click F6, it brings me back to this screen here. Now I'm going to use the calc function, so F2, or you could click the screen. and I'm going to click one variable, one var. So basically, this X bar, the very first thing on the list, 159.94, is this symbol here means mean. So what the calculator's done, it's actually already calculated my mean for me. So I have my mean of 159.94. Oops, wrong bit. And this bit here. So I've calculated my mean using the calculator. Now, they also want me to find the median of the data. So we're not going to worry too much about some of this other data which is being shown on the calculator. This just means the sum of all of your data points, so it's added each of these up, but we're not too concerned with that at the moment. You could, in fact, use it to assist you in finding the mean manually, because that's just added them all up, and then you just have to divide that number by the number of data points we have to find the mean, which is 18. We're not interested in standard deviation, so we don't worry about those symbols there. N equals 18 is just telling me that I have 18 data points inputted. If I continue to move down, minimum is telling me that my minimum height recorded is 123. We're not too interested in quartiles at the moment, but here you go, median. So my median is 163. So what the calculator's done for me, it's put all of my data points in order, in ascending order, and it's found the middle number, which is 163. And then finally, we just want our mode, which is our most frequently occurring number, which is 124. So you can see, and 166. That means both 124 and 166 are the most frequently occurring numbers. So if we come and have a quick look, you can see 124 occurs twice. And if I continue to scroll down, 166 also occurs twice. So those two are the most frequently occurring numbers. Now, often another question that you'll get asked in this style of question is to find the range of the data. So if you're asked to find the range, all the range is asking you to do is you take the maximum number and you subtract the minimum from it. So range is equal to max minus min. And if you wanted to look on your calculator to assist you, again, if I went back to one variable, this told me that my maximum value was 199 and my minimum value is 123. So just the 199 minus 123. And if we wanted to find the solution to that, you could again just quickly use your calculator. So I'll go into this mode. 199 minus 123 is equal to 76. So that means that's describing the spread of the data. That's explaining that between the largest height recorded and the smallest height recorded, there's 76 centimeters of difference. So hopefully that short video assists you in using your calculator to find different statistical properties of data sets.